The party had assembled along with their allies, and they were in the great hall of the Duke. And Fred the Fighter, Rachel the Rogue, they were going over tactical plans. Wally the Wizard had put up some wards to keep the group's plans from being overheard or scryed upon by magical means. And Connie the Cleric was busy elsewhere in the castle. But soon she came in, and she was bearing this gem-encrusted bowl. And she came to the table where they were sitting around, and Fred and Rachel nodded. They indicated they were done with planning. And so then Connie the Cleric began a ritual. And after 10 minutes, the bowl shimmered and disappeared, and in its place was a great feast for all that were assembled. Please eat of this, Connie the Cleric said. For tomorrow, when the battle comes, this food will give you proof against fear, will protect you against poison, and will help you endure more wounds than otherwise possible. It is a very deadly foe we face. Please eat. You will need all of this strength. And that, friends, is how a high-level party might go about sharing a hero's feast. Hi, I am DM Gallibond, and this is Divine Thursday for December 17th, 2020. And yes, today we are going to talk about Hero's Feast, which is a spell that, like the opening intro kind of indicated, gives people immunity to poison, immunity to being afraid, or made afraid, and gives them additional hit points, and all those benefits last for 24 hours. Now that's in a 5th edition version. So let's get in the Wayback Machine and go and look at the history of D&D and see how this spell, when this spell came into the game, and how it has changed over the years. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right. The first time we saw Heroes Feast in the game was in 2nd edition D&D. 2nd edition D&D. This was a priest spell, and it was for 6th level. It was a 6th level priest spell, and takes 10 hours, or I'm sorry, 10 minutes to cast, lasts for an hour, and it provides food for one individual per caster level. Bring forth a great feast that serves as many creatures as a priest has levels of experience. Creates a magnificent table, chair, service, and all of the necessary food and drink. Feast takes a full hour to consume, and the beneficial effects do not set in until after this hour is over. They're cured of all diseases, immune to poison for 12 hours, are healed 1d4 plus 4 points of damage after imbibing the nectar-like beverage as part of the feast. Ambrosia-like food is equal to a blessed spell that lasts for 12 hours. Also, during the same period, people who consume the feast are immune to fear, hopelessness, and panic. The feast is interrupted for any reason. The spell is ruined, and all the effects of the spell are negated. Material components are a priest's holy symbol and specifically fermented honey taken from the cells of bee larvae destined for royal status. Okay. Then in 3rd edition, you bring forth a great feast, including a magnificent table, chairs, service, and food and drink. And this is for bards and clerics, 6th level spell. Casting time of 10 minutes. Feast for one creature per level, 1 hour plus 12 hours. So again, feast takes an hour to consume. Beneficial effects do not set in. So this is very, very, very much like the um, second edition spell, but there are a few differences. Every creature is cured of all diseases, sickness, and nausea, becomes immune to poison for 12 hours, and gains 1d8 temporary hit points plus 1 point for every 2 caster levels, a maximum of 10, after imbibing the nectar-like beverage. Ambrosia food is consumed. Grants each creature partakes plus 1 morale bonus to attack rolls and will saves, immunity to fear for effects for 12 hours. Feast is interrupted, the spell is ruined, and all the effects of the spell are negated. And last but not least, let's take a look at the current incarnation. It's a 6th level spell for clerics and druids. Casting time of 10 minutes, range of 30 feet. Duration instantaneous. You bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. Beneficial effects don't set in until this hour is over. Up to 12 creatures can partake in the feast. Creature that partakes gains several benefits. Creature is cured of all diseases and poison. Becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours. So 5th edition actually gives us longer to enjoy the effects of this spell, and it gives you a boost on those hit points, and they are real hit points. They are not in the temporary hit point bucket, because it increases your maximum and gives you those for that duration of time. All right, that, friends, is Heroes Feast. I've been DM Gallibond. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, click post notification bell, all that good stuff. Follow social media in the description. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Good night, everybody.